Moving on, right? Just a follow-up question on astrology, right? There are few astrologers who suggest inanimate objects, like, maybe wear Rudraksha, wear some gemstones, crystals, and so on and so forth. Does they actually work? First question is that. And, if you can help our listeners understand the science behind it, if it works, how it works, why it works, rather.
So, Rudraksh, honestly, I'm not a big fan. I think it's more of a marketing thing which is working.
Hmm.
Some Rudraksh you get from a Siddha Kshetra, that's a different thing. But usually you can just, go buy it, put it around your neck. It doesn't work like that. I don't even sell Rudraksh. I have deep supply chains. I can procure like anything, but I don't because I know it doesn't work. So, honest before astrologer. Yes, but I do wear gems. Okay, my
Okay.
family does, my children do, because I've experimented with them. I come from a Six Sigma background,
Hmm.
so हमको सिखाते थे never go with a certain belief, go with a null hypothesis. Experiment, see the results, and only then come to a conclusion. I did my experiment when I was very upset in my Ketu period, and this often happens in Ketu period. I took off all my rings and everything. My father warned me, look, beta, you'll regret this. I was like, screw this, I'm not happy. 2 साल जो पिटाई हुई मेरी. And finally, when I restarted my research after launching an astrologer, and I didn't have my job, so I had time to experiment with it. I experimented with yantras, silver yantras, and gemstones. And then I realized, कि boss, these things actually work. Because I put them back, and when I put my pannas back, I'm wearing 2 of them, and I deal in gemstones. I have a company called Honest Gems. Because this thing actually works. When I realized कि इनका कितना importance पड़ता है, कितना how they change things, how you think, ऐसा नहीं होगा that you wear a gemstone and next day you are just Superman. But let's say you wear Mercury ka gemstone, which is panna. Your ability to think will improve. Of course, up to a certain quantity. You can't make a Nobel Prize winner person out of a simple guy, but you would start to think clearly. If you put a red coral on somebody, their courage and things would improve, and you would see things related to that planet in their chart will start to improve. So I've seen people, भैया 4th house वाला काम अटका हुआ है and 4th house lord is in good place. So I tell them, ये पहनो, then try. So after that, they are able to break something which was stopping them. करेज कम है, मंगल अच्छा बैठा हुआ है, मूंगा पहनाया आ गया, कॉन्फिडेंस कम है, माणिक पहनाया, दे स्टार्ट टू फील बेटर. एंड देयर आर डिजास्टर्स. Somebody, the friend of mine, Pravesh, somebody gave him a ruby and his stomach went nuclear. And then he called me, बोले ये ऐसा ऐसा. मैंने कहा भाई, as per my calculation, take it off immediately, and within 1 week he was feeling better.
Oh.
There are people who call me, sir, मैंने नीलम पहना. I'm like, are you crazy? मैंने लहसुनिया पहना, भाई, take it off. So these things work. Now coming to the point how they work. Okay. Every color has a vibe.
Okay.
There are people who look at a certain color, they feel better just by looking at that.
Yeah.
Color therapy दुनिया में है. Nobody questions that. There are colors which you like, there are colors which you hate.
Yeah.
So gemstones is more about color therapy. Let's say my lucky color is green, I wear a panna, so I get a very intense, concentrated shower of a green light all the time in my hands. So it's like color therapy. Color therapy, taken to the power of 10.
Okay.
Right? लोग बोलते हैं ये मेरा lucky color है, I wear this dress or I keep this hanky. उसको बहुत intensify करके to the power of 10 करके gemstone बनता है.
Understood.
That's how they work. तभी हम बोलते हैं कि साहब इसको नीचे से खुला रखना चाहिए, and the sunlight should pass, and the quality is far more important than the size. So it's
So it doesn't
120
work
kg.
that way, is it?
No,
It
no,
it
no,
has does nothing to do with your weight proportion.
no, 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 no. It has to be a minimum 2 carat. Clarity is far more important than size. So
Yeah.
a 5 carat bada stone, which is like a patthar, and you can't do much. It is better to have a 2.25 carat wala thing, which is like really pure and you can see across. So I always insist on transparency.